The movement of electrical power or charge is referred to as electricity. It is a secondary energy source, meaning that we obtain it through the conversion of primary energy sources such as coal, natural gas, oil, or nuclear power, and other natural resources. From its origin, Benjamin Franklin's famous kite experiment, which promoted the discovery of electricity, took place in 1752. Franklin, a notable American scientist and one of the country's founding fathers, established that static electricity and lightning were the same thing by tying a key to a kite string during a rainstorm.
The energy of charged particles is referred to as electricity. Electricity, for example, could be stored in a battery. When a battery is linked to a light bulb, electricity flows. This happens because the capability of electrical charges or electrons to carry energy from the battery to the bulb is unconstrained. Now the battery will function as a source, with the desired unit of volts, a symbol E, and a rate of flow of electric charges with the unit of ampere. We'll also use receptacles for our pre-activity, which will give electrical connections for a matching lamp. Resistance is represented by the letter R and is quantified in ohms. Talking about ohms, let's now move on to our formula.
Now, the formula. Ohm's law may be expressed as P over I is equal R as the resistance or the range of the voltage for all or part of an electric circuit at a fixed temperature is generally constant and had been established by 1827 as a result of the investigation of the German physicist George Simon Ohm.
Now, we all know how Ohm's law works. Let's proceed on how to make a circuit. So, the materials we need on making a circuit is plywood or hardboard, batteries, that's 4.5 volts, pig clippers, glue stick, glue gun, masking tape, receptacle, flashlight bulb, 2.5 volts, electric wire, crosshead screwdriver, and switch. Switch is just an optional. That's all. Thank you.
For the procedure, step 1. Strip the ends of the insulated wires. In order for your circuit to work properly, the wires need to be totally exposed, so you must strip the ends. Using wire strippers, remove about 1 inch of the insulation from the ends of each wire. Step 2. Placement of resistors. Preheat the glue gun with a glue stick on it and start to place the receptacles on the desired location and stick it to the wood for stability. For these placements, we follow the model provided by our instructor you see on your screen. Step 3. Fasten the other end of the wire to the metal screw of the bulb holder. Take the exposed metal end of each wire and bend it to the U shape. Loosen each screw on the light bulb holder just enough to slip the U shape of the wire around the screw. Each wire will be attached to its own screw. Tighten the screw, ensuring that the metal of the wires remains in contact with the screw. And now we do the same procedure to connect it to other receptacles until we make model connection for the electricity to flow on these wires. Step 4. Connecting to a switch. Now we open the switch and start to connect the negative and positive wire for it. Step 5. Finishing touches. Now after we make a model, we put masking tape on these wires or electrical tape to make it more neat. Step 6. Attach both ends of the loose wire to the batteries. Connect one side to the positive side and the other side to the negative side. Step 7. Light it up. Start to light up these bulbs and experiment the parallel and series circuit in the conditional situations. And now we have our model for our combination circuit. Later on, we will discuss on what is the connection of it on series and parallel circuit. And now, we move on to the step-by-step process kung paano tayo nag-arrive sa answer. So for the step 1, draw na muna natin yung model. And since magka-series yung R3 and R5, gagawin natin siyang RA, R sub A. And doon naman sa pangalawa, magka-parallel yung R8, R9, R10, and R11. Gagawin din natin siyang isa. At ito ay magiging RB. So for the second step, since magka-parallel yung R8 tsaka R4, gagawin na natin siyang R sub C. Nakatabi yung R2 at R1. And ganun din yung nangyari sa step 2. Ay dun sa pangalawa. So for the step 3, dito na natin pagsasamahin yung R1, R2, at RC. At makakabuo tayo ng R sub D. And same also dun sa R12 tsaka R7, pagsasamahin natin siya, magiging siyang R sub E. So since magkakasiris at parallel na sila, pagsasamahin na natin sila at sila ay magiging tatlo na lamang. At ito ay RF, R6, at RG. Since magkakasiris na sila, pwede na sila maging isa. Dahil ito na ang overall answer or overall power ng current, voltage, at ampere. So we have a total resistance of 15.47 ohms. And we have a current of 0.29 ampere at ang ating battery na may 4.5 volts. And that's all for this combination circuit model.
So, sa first scenario, tinurn off namin yung R8. Then, nagsindi yung R10. Pero mas malakas pa rin yung liwanag ng R6 kaysa sa liwanag na meron ng R10. So, bakit? Ito ay dahil naghahati sa current at voltage ang R8, R9, R10 at R11. Hindi ganong kalaki ang nagfo-flow na average ampere sa kanila, kaya mas malakas pa rin yung liwanag na meron yung R6. Ganon din ang nangyari nung tinanggal naman namin yung R9. So, nung tinanggal na namin yung R10 at R11, pareho lang din yung nangyari. Nag-open yung R7 and R12. Ito naman ay dahil naka-series circuit yung R6, R7, and R12. So, silang tatlo ay makakakuha ng pare-parehong amount ng voltage at current.
Then, after that, pinatay naman ngayon yung R1. Nung namatay na yung R1, nagbukas ng ilaw yung R2, R3, R6, and R12. Nag-series yung R2, R3, and R12, and kaya na-distribute din sa kanila yung voltage kasi sila yung pinakamalapit sa battery source. And since R6 is our main source of light, kasama siya sa mga nakailaw. And lastly, if pinatay na yung R6, walang iilaw sa mga bulbs. Dahil ito nga yung main source ng lahat ng light bulbs, mapuputol ang connection sa buong circuit from positive to negative charge ng battery, kaya hindi magfo-flow ang current sa ating circuit. And that's all for our combination circuit. I hope you learned a lot about in this video, and thank you for watching. Bye!
Ayaw may dahilan kung gusto parating merong paraan.
Wala!
Wala!